Hello, good day everyone. You are welcome to our 30 days hair restore challenge program. My name is Jessica and we are on day 26. We are going to be making dinner. The menu on our dinner tonight is salad and moi moi, that is beans pudding. So before I introduce my recipes for my salad and my moi moi, I have to quickly wash my hands with soap and water. And I'll also be introducing the cookware that I'll be using for this amazing dish tonight. Okay, so for my recipes, for my salad recipes, I'm going to be using cabbage, lettuce, cucumber, apple, avocado, pear, fresh tomatoes, spinach, carrots, coconuts, and vinegar with lemon. So these are my recipes for my salad. Then for my beans pudding, that is moi moi, I'm going to be using honey beans which I've already soaked. I'm going to be blending it with the skin on, and I'm also going to be using onions, garlic and ginger for my beans pudding, red chilies. For my spice, I'm going to be using Cajun spice and the sea salt to taste. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is that I'm going to be blending my beans. So this is the beans. I already soaked these beans for up to 1 hour so that it can soften a bit, and it will also help in blending process. So I'm going to quickly rinse this again. It's washed before, but I'm going to quickly rinse this again. Then I'm going to be adding inside the blender with the skin. I'm going to be blending with the skin, so that we can also get the fiber from the bean skin. And also all this food that I'm cooking tonight, I'm not using any form of oil, no MSG, no animal fat, no meat, no chicken, no cheese. Okay, so I'm going to be adding this now inside my blender, and I'm going to be adding my red chilies with the seed. And I'm also going to be adding onions. I'm going to cut these onions into 4 halves. Okay. And then I'm adding my garlic and my ginger too with the skin on. I'm also blending the ginger with the skin on because ginger is grown under the soil and the nutrients is left with the skin. The reason why I added the beans skin and blending the beans with the skin is because we also want to get the fiber from the bean skin, because this is basically plant-based cooking. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding some water, a glass of water for me to blend my beans for easy blending. Okay, so this is 1 glass of clean water which I'll be adding to blend my beans, and I'm going to blend this very smooth. Okay, so my beans is well blended now. That is beans, honey beans with the skin on, red chili, onions, ginger and garlic. So I'm going to be pouring this blended beans pudding inside my salad master bowl. Okay, so this is my blended beans pudding inside the salad master bowl. Now I'm going to be seasoning this with Cajun spice. This Cajun spice is a combination of different herbs. Okay, no MSG at all. Does not contain any MSG. So I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of Cajun spice, and I'm also going to be adding sea salt to taste. So I'm going to be adding half a teaspoon of sea salt to taste. Okay, have a teaspoon of sea salt. And then I'm going to stir this very well so that the cajun spice and the sea salt can be well blended with the beans pudding. They can all combine very well. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to preheat my fillets. I'm going to preheat my 3/4. I'm going to be using 3/4. This 3/4 comes with an inside, that is the culinary basket, but I'm not using this culinary basket because I'm not cooking any back rubs or vegetables. So I'm going to be setting the culinary basket inside, and then I'm going to preheat the 3/4 for 3 minutes. So this is Salad Master Healthy Cooking System. This is 3/4, which you can also use for your cooking, frying, baking, and also roasting. So I'm going to allow this to preheat for good 3 minutes before I pour in my beans pudding. So this cookware is actually made with titanium 3160 and the purest metal ever known to mankind. So while I'm waiting for the beans, okay, now I'm going to pour these beans pudding, blended beans, inside my 3/4, which I already preheated for 3 minutes. So you don't have to pour the beans pudding to the brim because the beans is going to rise just like your cake. Okay, so when you're pouring in the beans pudding inside your Salad Master Healthy Cooking System, you have to pour it halfway and then reduce the heat. Okay, so I'm going to allow this to cook for good 25 minutes. Okay, while we are waiting for the beans to cook for 25 minutes, I have to quickly wash my hands again with soap and water, and then I can proceed with the salad. Okay, so I've already introduced the recipes for my salad. I'm going to be using this amazing food processor. That is Salad Master Food Processor or Salad Master Machine. Okay, I'm going to be using this to do my salad. Okay, so I'm going to be using these cones to cut different types of vegetables, and this is Salad Master Food Processor. It's a kitchen made easy for everyone. It's a kitchen gadget, alright, and it's also manual. It's free, yeah, and it comes with 5 different cones from code number 1. Give you different shapes or to give you different sizes and shapes of your fruit and your vegetables. Okay, so from code number 1 to code number 5, I'm going to be using code number 1 to shred my cabbage. Okay, so this is my cabbage, and then this hard part you always throw it away because it's hard, right? But I'm going to be shredding this using my cone number 1. Please do not throw this hard part away because it's very, very medicinal. Now we had all the good carbs gone. I'm going to be eating this, okay? So this is it, beautiful. Then I'm going to be using my cone number 5 to shred the rest of the cabbage. This is cone number 5, and this one is also called a waffle. Amazing. And I'm also going to be using the same cone number 5 to shred, to slice my my cucumber. I'm going to be using 3 different types of cones to slice my cucumber. First thing I'm using this is my waffle, which gives you this beautiful shape. Okay. Okay, so the next cone I'm using for this cucumber is that I'm using my cone number 2, which is also called the spinner, which gives you this tiny stripe string. So I'm going to be using that to still continue to slice my cucumber. Beautiful. So So the next cone I will be using for this my cucumber is cone number 3, which is called the French fries. So you can use that cone for your Irish potato chips, or if you want to put our vegetable in a long, bigger stripe called this stripe, you can use that. Amazing. Okay, so the next cone I'm going to be using to shred my coconuts and carrot is my cone number 1, which is called the shredder, which you can use to shred a tiny fruit or vegetable. So this is my carrot, and we do not peel any tuber crops, okay? So I'm slicing down, shredding the carrot with the skin on. You can see how fast and easy the salad massacre processor is making my shredding process very easy and convenient. So I'm also going to still use this cone number 1 to shred my coconuts. That is my fresh coconut with the brown skin on. Beautiful. Okay, so this is my coconut. I'm going to be shredding. We're still using the same cone number 1. And one thing I love about this salad massacre process, when you're using it to cut your fruit and your vegetable, it's leaving all them very juicy. Okay, so the next cone I'm going to be using, I'm still going to be using my cone number 2 to slice my apple. Please, whenever you get an apple, use a sharp object, a sharp knife, or use a way to scrape off the wax, because they use the wax to preserve the apple, because most of these apples are imported. Or you can actually use a vinegar after scraping. You can still use a vinegar to wash it. Okay, so I'm going to be slicing this using my cone number 2, and I'm not adding the seed. So you see this in here. Beautiful. Okay, so now I have finished slicing my salad, which contains carrot, apple, coconuts, okay, cucumber and cabbage. Okay, but that is not all for my ingredients for my salad. I'm still going to add some items. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding my tomatoes. I'm going to be slicing some tomatoes and in there. So this my tomatoes is already washed. I'm just going to cut them in round shape and use it for my salad. I'm going to add this inside the salad, and then I'm also going to be adding my lettuce. This is my lettuce. I'm also going to be adding some lettuce inside the salad too. So I'm slicing this lettuce using Salad Master knife, one of our blocks of knives. So the next living vegetable I'm going to be adding inside the salad is I'm also going to be adding some spinach inside the salad. I'm going to use a spoon to scoop out my ripe avocado pear. So this is my ripe avocado pear. So this ripe avocado pear also serves as protein. Remember, we are not using any mayonnaise. So this is the salad. So next I'm going to be adding inside the salad is I'm going to be adding my vinegar with lemon. Just to use this to dress it. So just to splash some lemon with vinegar, some vinegar with lemon. And then I'm going to stir this. Okay, so this is our beautiful salad already. Okay, so our mama is ready now. That is our beans pudding is ready now. So I'm going to dish this now. Remember, I say you have to cook these beans for 25 minutes. I'm also going to be adding my salad beside this pudding. Alright, so thank you all for watching. This is day 26 dinner. Thank you all for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.